Hey there, just wanted to do a quick little first impressions video on the Thrunite Ti. I just got this recently, and so far, really digging it. This is an all-titanium flashlight by Thrunite, obviously, and they were having a sale on these recently. I don't know if they still are by the time this video goes up, but it was like $17 plus shipping. It came out to less than $25 total to get an all-titanium flashlight, and I think that is very worth it with this. Obviously, I haven't carried it super long yet, so I don't know the final verdict if I haven't reviewed it yet. So, but so far, so good. You know, I was really drawn to this thing because of the Firefly Mode. I do like Firefly modes on flashlights where it's really, really dim. I think that's kind of a cool feature to have. You know, if you accidentally turn it on in your pocket, it's not going to drain the battery. And, you know, sometimes you just don't need even 12 lumens to do something in the middle of the night when your eyes are super adjusted to, you know, the dark outside. And this fills that role really well. Yeah. So I'll just do a couple more little close-up shots here so you can kind of see how pretty it is, because it's a very pretty light. You know, I was so shocked when I first held this. Even with a battery in it, it's just incredibly light. This is the first piece of titanium gear that I've ever had, and it is blowing my mind right now. Like, I might try to find some other titanium lights, just because this is really cool. Now here's the emitter, nice little Cree emitter in there. Let's see if it'll focus. Come on! There we go. So it's got this one gripe that I do have about it, which isn't a very big one at all, is the O-ring in there. I like glow-in-the-dark O-rings around the rim, and you know, that's something that if I got really, really, you know, worked up about it, I could go in and change, but it's just not worth it to me. On the back here, there's a nice little spot to attach a keyring. This does come with a sort of crab claw style keychain attachment, which I've already used on something else, so I don't have it for this video, but it was a nice little inclusion. I do like that. And inside this, you get, you know, a little manual that has specifications all down the bottom and right and left side and everywhere basically, and gives you a nice little diagram to show how to get in contact with them, show how to put a battery in it, you know, in case that's your first time using a flashlight, which is nice. You know, some people don't have that common sense. And here's just a little card saying, like, hey, if you have any problems, contact us. Yeah. Comes with a spare O-ring and a nice little pocket clip. I am pretty sure this is titanium. I haven't looked that up quite yet, but I feel like it is, just because it's not as bendable as aluminum, and it doesn't feel as heavy as a stainless steel one that I've used before. And it's nice. I like that they don't include it, you know, installed right away, which in one of my other videos I'm pretty sure I talked about how that's kind of a pet peeve of mine, because then it scratches up the finish if you decide to move it or swap it around. I don't like putting pocket clips on little tiny lights. You know, they are just meant to be tossed in the bottom of my pocket, and having a clip on there just tends to scratch up other things that are, you know, bouncing around with it. It's got this nice little marking for the Thrunite logo right over here, and then on the back the model, but also, you know, the elemental symbol for titanium, just the Ti, which is nice. It's got this pretty functional knurling on it. You know, this doesn't sit flush with the rest of the light, which I would have liked, at least on this part, but that's not a big deal. And then it's got some pretty good knurling right on the body there. Taking a little quick look at the threads, they're pretty nicely milled out and machined. They're a little bit scratchy, but that's not a big deal. If I get some sort of lubricant, I could probably clean it up and make it, you know, pretty smooth, but that's not my top priority right now. And here is the circuit board. It's gotten a little bit of use so far. I've been carrying this, like I said, since I got it, and I think it's doing well. It's holding up pretty good against other flashlights I've had, but there are a few things that I don't particularly like about it. You know, I do like the Firefly mode, the low mode, and the high mode. I wish there was a medium mode instead of, say, the hidden strobe mode, which, you know, if you go through all the functions, you do get to the strobe mode. I wish they kind of did away with that and added that extra, like, if that's even memory space that takes up on the PCB. if they just put in a nice medium mode around like, I don't know, like 50 lumens or something. But that's not a total deal breaker. You know, this is like $17, and that's pretty good to me. You know, for the money that I spent, I think this is totally worth it. And I will use this for probably a little while longer, and then either try something new and then do a review on it, or just do a review on it, keep it in my pocket if I really like it. I'll probably end up switching back to the Meritac just because this is like my favorite flashlight for everyday carry. Speaking of which, it's a little bit longer. They do have pretty much the same style head on there, except right here on the Meritac isn't, the knurling is flush with the rest of the flashlight body up here, which I like. But yeah, it's just a little bit longer over here where you get more real estate for the knurling on the body, which is, you know, on this side of the flashlight isn't a huge difference, but it's still nice. Yeah. So, like I said, I'll keep you guys updated as I put this thing through its paces, and I'll let you know come the review time what my final verdict on it is, but so far so good. Again, this is the Thrunite TI. Definitely check it out if you got some spare cash you want to drop on a flashlight, I guess. Or don't. Totally your choice. Anyway, talk to you guys later.